Hello world, you've probably heard about the enormous Twitch hack which went down in the last few hours. This hack is massive news. Usually when a company gets hacked, it's just one or maybe two datasets that get owned, like payroll info and a password database, something like that, significant but boring. So when I saw an article titled "The entirety of Twitch has reportedly been leaked," I was slightly confused. In this remarkable hack, it does seem like the hackers stole everything. The 128GB torrent was first leaked on 4chan, because of course it was. The Anon said, "We bring to you today an extremely poggers leak." The Anon commented that the Twitch community is a disgusting toxic cesspool and said, "To foster more disruption and competition in the online video streaming space, we have completely pwned them." And when they say completely pwn, they mean it. The leak comprises the entirety of Twitch.tv's codebase, including code for all of their apps, proprietary SDKs, internal security tools, and even creator payout reports, which reveal the vast sums of money the top Twitch streamers are making. This kind of hack is very rare. It's not common for such a large service to have pretty much everything leaked. The Anon signs off with, "Jeff Bezos paid $970 million for this. We're giving it away for free." I couldn't help but notice the original post was titled "Twitch Leaks Part 1. It seems like the hackers have already leaked the whole company in the first part. We can only imagine what Part 2 might contain. The original 4chan thread is now of course dead, but Anons are claiming in the original thread Monday was mentioned for the Part 2 release. Twitch quickly confirmed the hack and in the last few hours have posted an update explaining just how this happened. Some data was exposed to the internet due to an error in a Twitch server configuration change that was subsequently accessed by a malicious third party. In other words, what sounds like a server update accidentally connected said server to the internet. This turned a previously private server, only accessible internally at Twitch, into something anybody could try their hand at exploiting over the interwebs. After that, they've got a paragraph of what can best be described as corporate babble, followed by adding, "There's no indication that login credentials have been exposed. We are continuing to investigate." And that credit card numbers are not stored by Twitch, so you don't have to worry about that. We're in the very early days of this hack. As far as communication from Twitch goes, this is all we have, a short blog post and a couple of tweets. The biggest news from the leaked data seems to be just how much the largest streamers are making. It turns out over 80 Twitch streamers are making in excess of $1 million per year through subscriptions alone. Someone made a website, twitchearnings.com, which collated the leaked creator earnings into a leaderboard showing who's making the most. Though the site has now been taken down, similar websites have been made by others, and whilst I link my sources in the description, I tend not to link to hacked data, so you'll have to do Googles if you want a source on that. As expected in events like this, we've been treated to an array of memes to go along with the occasion. Now, as previously mentioned, this was labelled Part 1 of a bigger release. The one thing that stands out to me as missing from the first part is user data. This could be slated for a future drop, so it would be worth changing your Twitch password right now and any accounts which also use that same password. One way to keep track of long, complex, secure passwords is by using a password manager. Now this video is sponsored by Roboform. Roboform keeps your passwords encrypted until you need them, and notifies you if any of your passwords have been included in a data breach, helping you stay secure. Roboform is one of the OGest password managers. They've been around since the 90s. I also use them myself. Use the link in the description to grab 30% off an annual subscription, bringing it to just $16, and there's a 30-day refund policy if you aren't happy with Roboform for any reason. If you like this kind of video, make sure to help me out by fondling the like button for the YouTube AI, as well as turning on those sub notifications. If you want to see what goes on behind the scenes, make sure to follow me on the Instagrams. I'm @Jonty. I will of course link it in the description. If you're looking for something to watch next, go check out my previous video on how Apple tried to patch an exploit in macOS, but failed miserably. As always, sources will be linked in the video description. Stay tuned for more hacking videos, and have a good one.